we went to India. So flew up through Hong Kong and into India, landed in Delhi, and then spent about 4 days there popping around different parts of the city. So we started with New Delhi. So Delhi is actually a very, very large city that's split into an old section and a newer section. And I think it has something to do with like the heritage. You're not allowed to build certain skyscrapers, so they have this new devoted section. So we started in the new section of Delhi on our very first day. And it's like any big city, really. You know, there's lots of people. There's large 4-lane highways. There's all the classic stores you can think of, the restaurants, Starbucks. And you know, it was shocking, but not as much as the next day when we actually went to Old Delhi and we saw all the old markets and where people are selling things on the street and the hustle and bustle and the rickshaws going everywhere. That was chaotic, to say the least.
And you really see a cow walking across the street.
Middle
You're
of the
like
highway.
the old
Middle of the
world
highway.
meets the new world here. Yeah, a mishmash of culture.
Yeah, it's absolutely wild. You know, there's like food stalls everywhere, and they're making all these like traditional foods that like would just blow our mind back home, but it's so normal over there, right? They're making naan bread, and like they got like a huge fire in the middle of the street, and they're just like making naan bread and throwing it out to people, right?
And these guys are god level at their jobs.
God level. Yeah.
Really making the naan bread like
Amazing,
incredibly
right?
fast.
Went through the spice market, so all these like giant sacks of like cumin and turmeric and saffron, and all these crazy spices everywhere and just floating in the air, and you go through there and everyone's just got like a mask over their face and everyone's like sneezing and coughing and stuff trying to get through it. But it's an amazing place and so popular. Like it'd be like any outlet mall in North America, right? Like people are just pulling up. It's so normal. They just get their groceries, but this is how they live, right? And being immersed in that is super cool. We probably got selfies with, I would say, like a dozen different people on different occasions. Just people coming up and being like, wow, like
there's
look
a
at
real
you.
warmth and a real friendliness,
yeah.
and it's chaotic and it's vibrant and the people are passionate. It's all those things. There's a weird, I've always thought a weird connection to India and Italy, and it's like really into family, really into food and cuisine, very expressive with their emotions, and wonderful, wonderful cultures. And you made it to northern India then, as we talked about earlier.
You know,
Kulu.
Which was a pretty amazing experience, because I feel like getting to go to India is one thing, but getting to go to two very different parts of it is an amazing experience, right? You really get to see how tranquil and peaceful Kulu Manali is compared to Delhi, right? When you have that thing to compare it to. And yeah, that really changed my perspective going up there. I mean, it's such a peaceful place. You know all about it. The people up there, their mindsets are so different. It's so calm. It's almost like I wasn't checking my watch when I was up there. It was almost like it just had this like way of just engulfing you, and you could just stay up there and be one with whatever situation you're in. It was very nice.
It's certainly a palpable space there. I think not just the Himalayas, and there's a sacred river, the Beas running. So you're in a naturally very beautiful setting, a lush valley, it's sunny, all that great stuff. But there's something sacred on a more deeper level about it. I mean, 5,000 years, 10,000 years ago, for some reason, this was the place on planet Earth where the saints and sages would travel to. They call it Valley of the Gods, and apparently through oral tradition that was written down by Patanjali and eventually other scribes and scholars of Sanskrit, where meditation originated from. These yogis would, this is the mythos, go into the caves, fast for 20, 30, 40 days, and emerge with the sacred knowledge of meditation, pranayam, the deep breathing, that's also featured on your show, which is great, from my friend Raj Kamal. Meditation and yoga and these practices of how to move the body and make the human instrument able to tune in to that higher consciousness, supreme consciousness, whatever that means to you. Long story short, it's a sacred place. It's very special.